myself. Take me right back to the start.
Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to G-lucz Fit. I'm gonna close this door. How's it going guys, welcome back to G-lucz Fit, and in today's video it's going to be just a little bit of a catch up again, and then it's just some tips for building muscle, the 3 different types of ways that you can train to get the most benefits. So, no messing around, let's get straight into it. So, yesterday, or 2 days ago on Sunday, depends when I put this out, I went down to London and did some training for Totally Shredded. It's a fitness brand, kind of like a combat cardio class. It's absolutely amazing, really good. And I'll put a picture down in either the corners of the t-shirt I got at the end of the very long and physically demanding class or course. Very glad to have done it. Now obviously got to get my own venues and start doing it elsewhere because it is really good. Great for any fitness level. I do it, women do it, men do it, everyone do it. And even people over the age of 50 I know do it. So there's no excuse for you guys. So if you haven't heard of it, have a look on Facebook, type in Totally Shredded, or on YouTube, and you should find it. It's absolutely incredible. So yeah, that's number 1. So now we've got that out of the way, let's move on to the 3 different ways that, well, not 3 different ways, I'm wrong twice now. So now that we've got that first point out of the way, let us move on to how to build muscle using the 3 most effective ways that you possibly can if you've plateaued or you just want 3 different new ways to do it. So the first one is to add tension, and this is basically to add more weight, and the second one is to add more volume, which is to add more reps. So basically with the tension side of things, that's basically, as I've said, adding more weight. So what you want to do is on, every single set, what you'd normally do, don't do that, add a little bit more weight, even if it's 2.5, 1.5 kilos, add it on either side, and just try and get the same amount of reps that you can normally out of it, and that way it will kind of, your muscles will kind of think, whoa, what's going on here, we need to work harder, and that way you will get results slowly but surely. It depends how everyone's body takes it. Also with the volume side of things, so doing more reps, that is basically what I want you to do, is try and get more reps using the weight that you'd normally use. So let's say you normally do 12 reps on 40 kilos, try and go for 13, 14, 15, etc. You get the idea. The second tip I'm going to give you is training through the burn and using time with the tension. So with this tip, for example, let's say a wall sit. When you do a wall sit, you sit against the wall, and basically it just, after a minute or 2, it starts to burn. And that is the lactic acid that's building up around your muscles, and it does honestly start to burn. You haven't tried it, then yeah, try it and you'll see what I mean. So when we do this, we try and go for as long as we can, obviously, and when you go for as long as you can, you are training through a burning sensation that is going on in your thighs. So doing this is going to help your muscles to increase the amount of metabolites that are working in that muscle. And this is obviously going to help benefit in the long run and help you go for longer holding these types of exercises, or doing different types of exercises using the same kind of thing. Alright? Another example for this point is doing a spider curl. When you do a spider curl or a concentration curl, preacher curl, any of them 3, you tend to bring it up and you tend to take it nice and slow on the way down. These are all for biceps, and when you go on the way down the last couple of reps, it really is torture because it is burning so much and it's very, very hard to keep it under control. But if you can do that and push through it, then obviously you've smashed it and you will get results. Now we move on to tip 3, but keep in mind that these tips may not all work for you. You may only find 1 that works for you, or you may find 2 or 3 that work for you, and you can use them all in different sessions and in different exercises. So keep that in mind. But on tip number 3 is the eccentric, and this is basically time under tension, keeping the weight under control when you're doing, when you're going on the back portion of the movement. So if I'm doing a bike, if I'm doing a shoulder press, I'm pushing it up, and on the way down it's nice and controlled. If I'm doing a lat pull down, you start from there, you pull it down, and coming up is nice and controlled. Any exercise you do, the going back portion of the movement is what is going to get you the most results. That's been proven scientifically, and any personal trainer will tell you that. So if I was in a seated row, for instance, I'm gonna you know, put it in, and then I'm going to slowly let it back out. Alright, so that's basically what you want to do for that one. Now, if this is the only one that works for you, it may become a problem because it will be the only one that you can rely on. So you can't go back to tension, volume, and you can't go back to training through the burn because it doesn't work for you. So you have to try and find the one which works for you. But the bottom line of all of those 3 tips is that you have to find the one that works for you. But the bottom line for everything I've just said is that you have to include all 3 of those tips to get you the results that you need. You can't just stick to one, even if that only one works for you. You have to push through the other 2, which may be harder, and I can totally say that they will be, but if they're harder, they're gonna get you more results, right? So you need to try and push through it, and you're gonna get absolutely a great session in. So I hope that video made a lot of sense to you guys. If it didn't, then drop me a question in the comments and tell me what you didn't understand, and I will do my best to help you understand what you didn't. Alright? If you did enjoy this video though, drop it a like button. If you didn't enjoy it, then dislike it. Any feedback helps because that tells me what to do in the future. Subscribe if you're new and hit that bell next subscribe if you're new around my channel and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you know when I've uploaded, and also drop me a comment on what you want to see in the future, and I hope you have an amazing day. See you tomorrow. I will not see you tomorrow because I will not upload tomorrow. Have an amazing day. See you next week. Peace.